Ayun guys, I know excited kayong lahat. Pero wait lang po kasi di pa ng copy and paste. BRB. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's also the wrong one. Where's the group chat? Ito pala. Yun. What's up everybody? Alam ko excited na excited kayong lahat kasi ngayong gabi kasama ko si Alexa Ilacat, KD Estrada, and Albie Casino at kami ay magta-talk about mental health awareness. Guys, please drop tech, flash, laptop, and gadget rain. Huwag na ibang campaign gifts. Campaign gifts na lang guys kasi yeah, wala pa ako sa top 1. What's up, Lex? Yo,
Hey,
I'm
I'm
hella
early.
excited. I'm excited for your single.
Thank you, me too. I'm going live then later.
10 p.m., right?
Yeah.
So alam niyo na guys, doon tayo 10 p.m. sa stream ni Alexa. Sasalubungin natin yung bagong song niya. Diba mas magaling na ako mag-Tagalog? I've been doing workshops. I'm trying.
No, I'm so proud of you.
Let's go. Si Alexa at si Sam ang laging nagtuturo sa akin ng Tagalog sa BNK, guys. They're like, no, it's not kuloing, it's not hiloing. What's the root word? And then they'll teach me it. Like, they'll teach me, like, hey, thanks, Jordan's Angels. Guys, yeah, while we're here, we are campaigning for Mac in the Box. So if you can drop tech, flash, laptop, or gadget rain, that would be awesome. We'll wait for the boys. We got KD and what's up, Stanley? And we got Albie Casino coming in. Albie showering. But yeah. Alam mo naman, si Albie kasi he works out all day, every day. So siguro, yun yun. Thank you guys. Okay, so Alexa, I put like the question up on my Insta and I was like, you guys have any questions? There was a lot of questions. So but a lot of them are pretty similar. So I filtered through naman.
No
And
problem.
but yeah, I think sa loob pa ng bahay, I was like, oh, Lex, we should do this when we get out. Cause oh my god, this is so serious compared to all my other streams.
Because we're talking about such a serious topic.
But this is a serious topic, exactly. And I thought this is super important because if
But we can make it light naman.
Alexa, Katie, and Albie, we all had really different walks with our mental health, but they're all valid and they all, maybe you can relate to one of us and it will just let you realize that you're not walking through this alone and you're not like strange or abnormal or weird
Hi,
about it. Like we all
Kerwin.
go through it. What's up?
Kerwin.
What's up? So yeah, hopefully you guys can relate to us. And sinabi ko din sa IG ko, none of us are claiming to be experts here. We're just sharing our own experiences. Because yeah, it's not like we've overcome it totally. And I think it's gonna always be something that we have to learn to deal with, every day and conquer every day, not just deal with, conquer every day. But um, it doesn't have to be like something that holds us back from our lives. So if you guys can learn anything from us, four crazy people, I shouldn't say crazy people, us goofballs today. Watch what you say, Jordan. From if you can learn anything from us four goofballs, then that's all we're trying to do today. Lex, how are you? How are you? Before the boys get here.
I'm good. I'm good. I've been excited actually. Just been waiting. Kanina pa ako nakatambay sa account mo. I'm like waiting for it to be live.
Really? Oh, that's awesome. Busy ka.
What? Naglalag ka, George?
I talked to Madame today, and I've talked to like Ben, and everyone's doing so great. Everyone's pretty busy.
Yeah, that's good. We're all busy.
Yeah. Lex,
Yeah.
I shouldn't say here. Basta, I need to write a lot of songs ASAP. Gets?
Okay.
That's what's coming up for me. I'm super excited, but yun lang.
Let's
That's all I'm
go.
gonna say. Oh, guys, Alexa is a songwriting machine. I'm sure all of you know this, but she is like a factory that has hundreds of workers pumping out songs, just like legit factory of music. Oh my god, there's so many questions. Okay, this will be fun. I shared it no one to GC, but oh JA, thanks for coming up for now. Yeah, guys, while we are here, just a reminder, we are doing a campaign, and tomorrow any housemates are free are gonna drop by too. But if you can drop tech, flash, laptop, or gadget rain, that would be awesome. What's up at the April? And
Until
yeah,
when is this campaign?
bukas midnight.
Oh, tomorrow na. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
it's
Then, pang ilan
crazy.
ka na?
Pang two na ako. Second place na ako, pero para it's pretty far. It's pretty far. This
Kaya
fight
ba
to
yan?
top one. But yeah, kaya ba ng Wi-Fi tonight? I don't know. I'm moving to a new
KD,
condo
walang
next week, so
babagsak mo yan ng malala.
talaga ba?
Yeah, I ran out of diamonds, so
Aw,
I
that's nice
need to
because
go
honestly,
buy
guys, all of the housemates are so supportive of each other. So that's why we're running out of diamonds. Kaya we need your help na, guys.
legit zero diamonds.
Yeah. I mean, I'm close to that, but I said to the housemates, tulong-tulong naman tayo. I mean, Alexa, you helped me already last time, so you're super sweet. And I saw you helped Shania and Bronze Badge campaigners, so that's dope.
Yeah,
You helped
all
Karen.
one.
Oh, yeah. What's
Oh,
up, guys? Okay. I mean, we'll start in 3 minutes. Kung wala pa sa me and Alexa will just
maybe kasi ano
we'll start.
he's doing something for his show. He's in a script reading, so
Ah, see,
not sure what
guys.
ends.
That's what's up, guys. Super excited.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. Oh, what's up, little elf? Si Isa nandito.
Oh, that's cool.
Hi, Isa. Okay, should we start?
Game eh, wala pa sila eh.
Maybe they can answer this too. One of the biggest questions that came in, the most frequent question, pala, is when did you decide to seek help, or what was the point where you needed to seek help? Parang ganun yung first question. Like, when did you take it to the level of talking to a doctor?
Um, I just want to give a disclaimer because this might trigger other people. So, warning, may talk about self harm. So, yeah, just a
Yeah,
disclaimer out there for people who might be going through the same thing. Para lang they can exit or skip this part. But um,
well said.
I
Good start.
yeah, I realized you know it started when were you there na ba when Chi and Kyle? Oh no, not yet,
No,
not yet.
wala pa ako nun.
So Chi, we had to like save her. I'm sure you watched it, naman. We
Yeah.
had to save her from like the um, what you call it, the
Lifeguard
life,
tower.
yeah, lifeguard
Yeah.
tower. So we had to swim. And prior to that, I never swam sa loob ng bahay. So of course, we all had to change into swimsuits. And then I saw Chi in her swimsuit, and I saw the other girls in their swimsuit, and I just felt really, really, really bad. Like
Mm.
I felt so trashy. I felt like poop. Yeah, I really wasn't feeling good at all, and it was really bothering me. But syempre, I changed into my swimsuit then, ganyan. And then we did the task, and then okay na, okay na. And then after that, hindi ako mapakali. Like, I couldn't stop thinking about, oh my God, I wore a swimsuit in front of TV, and then I'm beside all of these girls who are so, wow, beautiful bodies, etc., etc. And obviously, I didn't see myself in the same way that I saw the other girls. And so after that, nagmuni-muni lang ako sa garden. Then I just felt really, really, really bad. Like, it felt like the lowest of lows. And I was like, oh, I can't take this every day. If I'm gonna see them every day and they're swimming and they're beautiful, and I think I don't belong and I feel so insecure and so ano ba yung right word? Basta I felt so ugly there. I just felt so ugly, and like I couldn't deal with this. And then it got to a point where I was already able to seek help, and then I don't think the meds were right for me, because it got to a point where after playing volleyball and after nahati yung bahay, 'di ba we were teammates, and there was a time where I lifted the water dispenser to transfer outside, and then I accidentally pressed the hot water to come out, so I burned myself, and I
Oh my
really,
god, I didn't know why you burned yourself. I just knew you burned yourself. Yung pala
yeah,
yun. Okay,
yeah,
keep
because
going.
I lifted the water dispenser, and then when I burned myself, I just got this super weird satisfaction from it, and I got this incredible urge to do it again and to
Wow.
do it more, because I couldn't feel anything anymore
Yeah,
inside. I couldn't cry, I couldn't explain how I felt, so I wanted to feel
something.
something. And then after
Wow.
that, I stayed away from the water dispenser. I really tried not to go near it because the urge was just so strong. I even have the peklat pa.
I remember you telling me that you're staying away from like the cooking
Yeah,
stuff and those kind
yeah.
of things.
And
Yun
then
pala yun.
when we started playing volleyball, syempre
Mm.
since I'm a newbie, talagang it's gonna hurt this part, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and then magpapasa siya. So the reason I kept playing and playing was because I wanted it to hurt.
Oh my god, I remember you asking to play and play and play and someone play with you and you were because we all know that I mean we weren't the best at volleyball. So I was always asking why she does she really want to get better? Like it was threw me off like, oh, but yung
Yeah.
pala yun.
So I enjoyed naman playing, but I enjoyed the pain more. So
Wow.
yeah, so sabi ko, I can't wait for this to become a bruise and then play even more tomorrow so it hurts double. Ganun na yung nasa isip ko. And then sabi ko talaga, oh shoot, that's why there's this video clip of me na kinis ni Katie yung forehead ko because I was
Mm.
in the blue na pang volleyball, and I was like thinking heavily because I didn't like the thoughts that were running in my head. Like sabi ko, this is not right anymore. Why am I feeling like this?
Yeah.
And then Shania and KD were the first to find out. And then, yeah, parang kaya super bantay na sa akin si Shania lagi. And then also si KD, parang they didn't want to make me play volleyball because they knew na um, I had like that ulterior motive
Yeah. There's
deep
more
down.
behind it pala.
Yeah. So, ayun, I had that weird extreme urge. I just wanted to feel. I wanted to hurt for some reason. And then Kuya heard. He heard me
Yeah.
um, talking about it sa lapel. And then actually, prior to that, I already asked for a session with Doc. Pero mukhang busy pa ata nun si Doc, kaya walang time. But
Yeah.
then, Kuya heard na I had those urges. And then it was so hard for me to control because I really wanted to
Wow.
do something, to feel something I didn't understand. And then, pinatawag niya ako sa confession room. And then he was like, na, nababahala na daw siya sa sa akin. I don't remember if that's the right word. Basta he was asking me na if I think parang is it still healthy for me to stay, if I still want to stay, or if I want to really get treated
Yeah.
outside na, because it's really serious na when self-harm comes in, 'di ba?
Hmm.
So I just told Kuya na I really want to stay. I don't know what's happening and I don't understand I'm having these thoughts. I don't understand where the urge is coming from because there's no trigger. There's no trigger. I don't know why I feel really bad. And then that's when I had the session with Doc, and then that's when he really said that's really part of having the major depression. It's really
Yeah.
part of that. Kahit walang trigger, it's because of the chemical imbalance in my brain, and it's making me think about all of these things that I shouldn't be thinking about. That's why I changed my meds. My new meds are supposed to balance the serotonin in my brain. And I think it's been helping naman. But of course, like, if you still get lows, like just last night, I was crying myself to sleep for I don't know what reason. I couldn't think of any reason at all. But weirdly, I felt like I wasn't good enough
Yeah.
for the people around me. Like I felt like my loved ones are slipping away because
Wow.
I I don't know. Ever since I got out of the house, everything's changed there.
Yeah.
Like my life has changed. I mean, it's good. It's a good change, but like hindi ko alam bakit hindi pa ako nakaka-adjust and like feeling ng mga loved ones ko na I don't have the same time for them or tinatawid ko lang sila and that really makes me feel so bad and it makes me feel like I'm doing my best but it feels like it's not enough. So just last night I was just like crying myself to sleep. Sabi ko, I don't know how to deal with this anymore. Ganun talaga eh, even if
Yeah.
we're taking the meds and all of that, we still get those low
It's a daily
days.
thing, right? It's like a daily battle. It's like getting through the day and being okay that day. Like one day could be really fine and easy. One day could be like you don't even remember that you were dealing with anything, and then the next day could be like you're you're drowning even though you're not in the underwater.
Yeah,
It's
or it could be like sometimes I don't know if I'm bipolar na, because like first half of my day was great, and then
yeah,
now I feel like absolute crap, and I just want to lock myself in my room and not do anything. There were so many instances inside the house where nag-wake up call na and I
mm,
just couldn't get up. Not because I was sleepy, not because I wanted to sleep some more. I just didn't have it in me to get up. I don't want to wake up. I just want to be under the comforter and just stay in the dark. And I didn't want to
man,
change lapel. That's why I'm always asleep because that's the best escape that I have. I just want to
so
sleep.
much of what you're saying explains so much to me that I didn't understand in the house with you,
Well, yeah,
Lex.
because it's not really something that
Totally,
we notice usually,
yeah.
or we just
It's just like
act.
nabubo ko yung like, oh, that's why she did that. Like that's why she was always on the comforter. Like I
Yeah,
wish I knew some of these things more. I wish I was more aware as your housemate. But I just want to say, like, honestly, yun pa lang, start pa lang tayo, guys. And thank you for sharing that because that's not easy to share. Like, you know me, I hate sharing, even when it came to small things in the house. I don't, but like the fact that you're brave enough to share that literally is going to change so many people's lives right now because people can relate to that. But yun pa lang, just thanks for sharing it. And something I related to that you said right at the beginning is Chi's episode when she got in the house. I remember being in the hotel arrest because I'm not in PBB hotel arrest yet. I'm in the airport hotel arrest because I flew from England. So I had a TV and I was watching you guys, and I looked at the guys on TV and I was like, um, do I have to do that? Like I was like, I'm gonna have to be shirtless with swim shorts on in the house with all these guys. And they've worked out every day. I was feeling that right when I got in. I related to you on that. And I've never even talked about that till now actually. But like every time we did stuff there, like I was pretty like body insecure. But for me, what I related to the most about is what you were saying with the hot water. For me, that was eating. Alexa would say there would be times I wouldn't eat. There was one time they put it on the plasma, like we all had to eat, and I was like, I just don't want
Yeah.
to.
There were times where I wouldn't eat also, just
Yeah,
because even though I was so hungry, I wouldn't eat because I
same.
felt like I can't gain any weight and all because
Yeah,
everyone here is so thin. Whenever I would see like the Sam swim, and I'm just like, oh sheesh.
yeah.
And then when I started taking my meds, I think I think it really helped, and the counseling it really helped because then I was able to swim or at least just stay in the side, not
Oh
really
my god,
swim,
I
but
loved it when you made us all swim, even if we didn't want to. That was awesome.
yeah, kahit
That moment was great.
yeah, like I was in that swimsuit at those times. I wasn't really thinking about, oh my god, I'm in a swimsuit. I must look like
Yeah.
crap. Oh my god, people must be saying I'm so fat because that's all I've been used to all my life. I wasn't thinking about that, and I was like, oh
Mm.
shock. So this is helpful. The meds are helpful. Doc is so helpful. That's why sabi ko talaga, oh my god, y'all, if you think you need help, go get it.
Go get
Because
it.
so changes lives.
And
Legit.
then guys, also sa mga nanonood at nakikinig, for where we're at, sometimes like even right now, if I tell Lex, but you actually look great, like sometimes even if people tell us that, we can't hear it. Like we can hear what you're saying. We're not
Go
deaf, but
down
we
from here.
exactly in one ear out the other. So hundreds of people could be telling you you're great, but until you tell yourself and believe it, it doesn't actually have an effect sometimes. And look, I always tell Alexa like she's gorgeous, and I'm a guy. Like guys don't even ever talk about this. So it just goes to show that like there are so many people of different walks of life that really go through this. Um, but what with the eating thing too, that's when they noticed it for me. It was about 4 days where I didn't eat, and then like they noticed all night I was just staring at the camera. Not everyone's asleep, and I'm just staring at it. Like Alexa would put the comforter, I would just look at it because I just couldn't sleep. And then yun, a week before that, I asked to see if I could talk to Dr. Andy. For those who don't know, back in 2020, I went through depression and kind of recovered from it. But being in PBB, it's like a pressure cooker. So there was some things that were like coming out of me again. And when I talked to Doc and Kuya, we were pretty worried because they were like, there was a week, and I think this is the week that because up until this week, me and you were pretty good too. Me and you were pretty good friends. I remember like cuddling you and being like, "You're the best." But then when I started having my stuff, I could tell that. Sorry, I haven't got COVID. I swear. Um,
Yeah.
um, I could tell that it was bringing out the worst in me because I was kind of just not dealing with it. And I've said this to TJ too. I was like, "Yo, I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sorry for like some of the stuff I was doing was just acting out because." And it's not an excuse. I'm not saying that this is an excuse, but I was all over the place in my head, and it was bringing out the worst in me. So when I talked to Kuya, he was like, "I'm worried because is my house bringing out the worst in you?" I said to Kuya, "Your house could be bringing out the worst in me, but I'm pretty sure it might be. But it's also bringing out the best in me. It's also bringing out the courage in me. It's showing me my weaknesses and things I need to deal with." Um, and yeah, nung nahati yung bahay, that was the most emotional week. And that was the week that I got diagnosed, and that was the week that I started taking my gamot. And yeah, there's a adjustment period to that. It doesn't just click. You don't just start taking it and then you're good. Like
They
your body
changed
has to
the
adjust.
meds 3 times.
Oh my gosh, me and Alexa and Katie would always talk about it because we'd have different times. Be like, "Have you gone to the storage room yet?" Like, no, I haven't. I guess mine's at night now, and they try and get it at the right time, the right dosage.
So there's a specific which I'll be trying now. I changed again. Ayun na si Kuya Albie.
What's up,
Sorry,
Albs?
guys. I've been here. I was just, fixing my bed because like it was a
It's
mess, and I didn't
All
okay.
good,
wanna
bro. All
the
good,
people to
bro.
see it. But
All good.
sorry.
JA, if you guys see that Katie's here, Jordan's Angels will go down to make space for to make space for Kate. Just let us know in the chat, guys. Um, but yeah, we were talking about Albs when when we started talking to Kuya about it, when it was at the point where we needed to seek help and not just deal with it on our own, Alexa was telling us about her time, and I was just saying, for me, it was about week 4 when, without, I mean, they noticed. Kuya sees everything. They noticed that I wasn't eating. They noticed I wasn't sleeping, and he just wanted me to talk to Doc Randy, and then the questions that Doc would ask, his evaluation from that was, yeah, I needed to um, take some medication and really observe this and not just pretend it doesn't exist. Because nung gabing yun, I don't know if you were still there, Albs. I was fighting with Kuya about it, and I was fighting with Dr. Randy about it. I was like, I don't want to go through this again. I don't want this to be my story. I was like saying all these things. I was like, no, I went through this. This chapter is closed. I'm not going through this again. Um, but they're like, we don't want you to go through this because we want you to go through this. We want you to go through this because we want you to get better. Um, and yeah, that adjustment period to that medication was kind of crazy for me. There was a lot of emotions, but yeah.
I
What
just want
about
to
you,
say
Albs?
something, dude. Like,
What's up?
because you touched upon the thing that closed chapter na to, we're done. I shouldn't be having to go through this anymore.
Yep.
That's the thing, kasi with mental health. Like, you can never just close the chapter on it,
Yeah.
bro. It doesn't just go away like that. But like,
It's so true.
it really is something that we have to deal with. Not really deal with, but learn to accept for the rest of our lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there are always going to be times in our life na makakaranas tayo ng mental health, ng depression, ng anxiety. Kasi kasama lang talaga sa buhay yan.
It's so
So
true, bro.
like,
It can be
parang
a recurring thing.
reoccurring talaga siya. It really is. So like, diba? That's like something like I hope you think about in the future when you're
What's up, Ben
back
Hunter?
there na when you're back there na parang, oh man, I don't want to have to go through this again.
Yeah,
But
it was
like, you know
such
what I
a
mean?
weird, like,
Sometimes we really have to.
I was like, for me, guys, it was control. I can control my life. I know what's going on in my day. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty organized. But being in BNK, you have no control. Like, you don't know when the next plasma message is gonna be, what next task is gonna be, and what's gonna happen. And it was so unexpected all the time. The only thing I could control was my closet. So I would always go back in there and I would refold my clothes because it's the only thing I can do to feel like I have some sort of control. And it
That's
was,
just like super form of anxiety, dude.
yeah. And that's the first thing that Kuya noticed. He was like, "You've done like 3 times today," and and it was like, because I can't control anything else in here. Wala. Oh, Tagalog, please. I'll try my best, guys. Sorry.
Dude, nanonood ako ng stream mo isang beses. Galing mo mag-Tagalog, ah. I think yan yung may parang
'Cause I was
singing challenge kayo.
Yeah, it's when I drink, bro.
Galing mo nga mag-Tagalog, dude. Nagulat ako.
Dude, I'm getting better. Umagaling na ako. Okay. But yeah, those were the things. Those were the little things that Kuya noticed. And then after a couple of weeks, he called me to the confession room, and I sat down with Doc. And then yeah, that was the evaluation. And then very next day, Kuya took good care of me. That was one of the final things I said to Kuya was, "Thank you for taking care of me during this whole thing." What about you, Albs? What was your experience like in the beginning when it started? Like when you
Yun nga,
started to
like,
realize?
I said nga, like, I wasn't on, but I naririnig ko yung usapan nyo kanina.
Yeah.
I just wanna add na parang, I think inside Kuya's house talaga, parang pressure cooker talaga siya, eh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like we were all not a little bit, but we were all out of our elements inside the house, emotional, um, uh, anxious. So like, it would really talagang lalabas yung, alam mo yun, it'll really bring out the worst in you. But then at the same time, after that, that's when you make the best improvements kasi.
Yeah.
Kapag nandun ka sa, alam mo yun, pag nahihirapan ka when you're in hard times, that's when dun ka talaga nakakapag-change for the better. So, feeling ko yan talaga yung isa sa factors ng bahay ni Kuya na hindi natin naisip bago tayo pumasok. Akala ko lang kasi
Yeah.
bago ako pumasok, bahay, just chill with other people. Kaya ko yan, man. Magaling
Yeah.
naman ako
Yeah.
makisama sa tao, eh. Diba?
Sinabi ko pa to. I said on my psych that I didn't ever deal with anything like this because I wanted to be a housemate that bad. So when I went with Doc Randy, I had to apologize. I was like, I did lie about that. Like,
I lied.
I
I
was
straight up
100%
wanted to be
honest
a
on that,
housemate
dude.
that bad. No, I
With the
didn't say
interview.
I've
anything.
never had before, but so
I
yun
was
ba?
like, I didn't want anything to affect my chances of being a housemate. And I went in thinking kaya ko 'to, ano lang 'to, you just live in there, do a couple games and tasks and eat, cool. 'Di pala.
Hindi
That
talaga
was
eh.
there was this point when Kuya found out that I had those really bad urges. He took away all my sleeping pills because he was
Oh,
afraid that I would overdose in
Ben
one.
Hunter, thank you.
Dude, kasi grabe si Alexa. Di ba I asked you one time, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tinanong ko sa'yo, ano yung gano'ng kadami yung tinitake mo niyan? Nag-go one-fourth ka ba? Nag-go one-half? Sabi niya, I take the
So,
whole thing. Tapos sabi ko, nakakagising ka pa sa wake-up call? Tapos sabi
di
niya,
pa ako
dude, sometimes hindi
nakakatulog
pa ako
eh.
nakakatulog. Yun na nga. Dude, dun ako
Pinagalitan din ako ni
that's how
Alexa because
bad.
she saw how much Tylenol I was taking. She was like,
Yeah.
"You need to stop that." I was like, taking it like too much. I'm not even gonna
Candy.
say how many times a day, but it
Like
was my,
candy.
and I don't even know if I needed it at some point. It just became the thing I did, the
Hinahanap
thing
lang
I
ng
did to
katawan
get
mo.
through and wake up and then take it and then have vitamins and then have that and then go to sleep and take that. Yeah. But
Guys,
this Alexa,
Tagalog
she
challenge
noticed
daw
things.
tayo.
Na-observe din ni Alexa yung mga ibang things na ginagawa ko. One time, yung stations party ng mga 4 evictees, kinausap din ako ni Alexa. She was like, Jay, stop drinking. You're not supposed to drink, please. And I was like, dang, she's really serious. I gotta actually listen to her right now. So, yun. We actually care about each other in there, guys.
Totoo.
Totoo. When it comes to these things, it's not about nominations or anything like that. This is like real life ish.
Hindi, ito yung lagi ko sinasabi sa mga nagko-comment sa live streams ko. Bakit daw yun sa nomination daw ganun. Sabi ko, hindi kami ako personally, di ako pwede magsalita sa ibang
Mm.
housemates. Pero ako personally, I never took it personally yung mga nag-nominate sa akin. Kasi dude, that's the name of the game. That's
Yeah.
the point. That's the point of the game, di ba?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter how much you like me, how much I like you. At the end of the day, it's a game. So kung I'm trying to win, we're all trying to win. Pero mahal talaga natin yung isa't isa.
And we
Yan
had
yung
to pick
mahirap sa
someone.
bahay ni Kuya eh. Kasi lahat ng tasks, team tayo. So you build a bond. Alam mo
Yeah.
yun? Na iniisip mo talaga, okay, team kami, team tayo. Tapos at the end, okay, sino tatanggalin mo? What? Hindi pa
Diba?
pwede yung pinakabanu sa task na lang yung mawawala. Pero ganun talaga eh. Di ba?
Oo.
Wala tayong hindi naman siya competition. Oh, split the house into two. Kapag nanalo kayo sa task, yung matatanggal galing sa kabilang group.
Oo.
Hindi. It's really magkakasama. Well, nagkaroon kayo ng ganun.
Yeah.
Nagkaroon kami ng ganun, bro.
Nagkaroon kayo ng ganun. So, yun na nga. That's why I said I can only speak for myself. Pero yun nga,
Talagang
yun, sa
lumaban
mga
si Alexa dun, ha. Muntik na siya ma-hospital. Sabi niya, I'm gonna fight for the team sa tug of war. Oh, si
Oo.
Alexa. Sabi ni Kuya, if your BP goes up and you go to hospital, alam mo na, like, that's basically
You're going
voluntary
home.
exit. You're going
Hindi ka na
home.
pwede bumalik.
Oo, hindi na.
First
But
time
sabi
ko
niya, she's gonna fight for
makipag-away
the
kay
team.
Kuya. First time ko talaga makipag-away nun. Sabi ko, Kuya, hindi! Maglalaro talaga ako! Sabi niya, minumungkahi ng doktor na hindi ka pwede. Kailangan mo magpahinga. Sobrang taas, high blood daw talaga.
Mm-mm.
How do you get your BP checked inside?
Oh, what happened
You
was,
get blindfolded.
yeah,
Nasa storage room ka?
No.
we were all eating dinner, and I could see Alexa was like
I was having a panic
tensing.
attack na.
Dude, if I felt her arm, bro, it was like she was like tensing her in every muscle in her body,
Oo,
and she couldn't open her
nagkakaano.
hands. So I ended up taking her to the confession room, and then she came back and told us that Kuya said that. Pero sinabi niya rin sa amin na kayong mga ka-team niya, mag-usap kayo about what you want to tell Alexa. And we were like, you know what? No matter what we say, I said this and Karen said this. Even if we don't want her to, you can't. If that was me, you can't talk me out of it. I'm gonna fight for the team. So I'm not gonna try and talk her out of fighting for the team if that's what she wants to do. And she knows what she wants to do. So yun.
Kahit alam ko naman na
Lumaban
baka
talaga siya.
talagang maitutulong dun sa tug
Uy,
of
ang
war.
laki rin ng tulong mo ah. We
Sabi
pulled for
"Sige,
that.
Kuya, maglalaro ako. Sabi niya talaga, alam mo naman na ang kapalit niyan pag tumaas BP mo, parang inaano na talaga niya ako.
Oo.
Lahat
Bon
ng
voyage ka na.
Mm-mm.
sabi niya, pag andun lahat ng Squid Gamer, may mag-check ng BP mo pagkatapos, pag yan tumaas kahit konti, uwi ka na. Sabi ko, di sige.
Yeah, she
Uuwi
said, edi
ako.
ito na yung last fight ko. Okay lang.
This is my last fight. I will fight for my team. Grabe, first time inaway ko talaga si kuya.
I was
Sorry
like,
po.
whoa.
Wild.
Um,
Oh,
yeah, so thanks, Lex. Kasi nag-benefit din ako dun sa fight mo for the team. We really fought for that, but yeah, thanks.
yeah.
Um, so a
I watched
question
some
came.
of it, but like you know what I mean. You can't get the whole gist of it on
Kung
Yeah,
TV.
nandun ka siguro sa kabilang team for yellow, baka may chance din sila, Albs.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know.
Or if you're on our
Medyo lugi
team,
yung...
wala na talaga.
Wala na talaga.
Kung nandun ka rin sa PBB games, oh, I don't wanna know. Ayokong
Kung nandun
isipin
ako
kung
sa team
nandun
nyo,
kayo.
kahit linalagnat ako, panalo pa rin tayo.
Oh, ito. Wait, bro. The team captains were Lai, Ben, and me, and you have to pick who your team's gonna be. You're gonna pick Lai,
Uh,
right?
to be on your team.
No, who are you gonna pick from the three?
Oh, I pick
Yeah,
which
you
one I
guys had
go
to pick.
to.
captain will be.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with. I want to go against Lai, bro. I want to beat Lai.
God, let's go. Let's go. He would have been on Ben or
Who's
my
the
team.
real athlete? Now?
Oh my gosh, you're funny. Oh wait, this question came in. I thought it was quite interesting. I have a brother that's dealing with mental health and depression, but I don't know how to talk to him. Can you give me some advice?
Oh, that's so hard.
That one's
Me honestly, when it comes to things like that,
Iba-iba kasi tayo.
yeah.
I like to wait for them to open up.
Wait
Yeah.
for them to open up.
Because the
That's
worst
fair.
thing is like pry into something na ayaw pag-usapan.
Oh, kung di pa sila ready,
Yung
feeling
tao.
pressured sila mag-open up, di ba?
Kasi that's something na I learned to understand din with Katie eh.
Mm.
Na if I kept bugging him to tell me, it would feel like I'm ganging up on him. But if I just ask him, do you want to talk about it? Or do you want your alone time? And he answers if he wants me or if he wants to be alone, then yun yung ibibigay ko. Kasi minsan, kailangan ng tao is yung sarili niya lang. Pero
Yeah.
minsan, kailangan niya makikinig lang. As in, kinig lang, walang salita. Kinig lang. Or pag,
Depende din kasi sa tao yun talaga eh.
oo, iba talaga, iba-iba talaga.
Mm. Tapos
Maybe,
pag si KD, for me, when he wanted to talk to me, siya na yung lalapit sa akin and then we'd have a conversation. Yeah.
kasi syempre may takot din yung tao na ma-judge siya kapag nag-open up. Yung mga-
Totoo. Kasi guys, like Alexa said, like Albie said, we all of us, all four were really different. And like I said kanina din, none of us are claiming to be experts. We're just sharing our own experiences with what we deal with because we were all super different.
Mismo.
But I was reading this today that mental health has many faces. Some overeat and then some have no appetite at all. It's total opposite. Some sleep long hours and others can't sleep at all. Some struggle to get out of bed and others don't. Some cry often and experience intense grief, and others feel completely numb. So, guys, just basically to sum this all up, it could be opposite ends of the spectrum, and that's how wide of a spectrum it is that when people deal with it and how they deal with it.
Ako kung pwede ko lang i-share.
Go.
Hindi nga ganun lang eh. Pwede
Mm.
ngang totally normal. It doesn't have to be complete ends of the spectrum. Someone can be acting completely normal,
Yeah.
but they're just doing something a little too much. Like me when I was going through my depression a little bit, and well, I mean, 2020 kasi I'm sure a lot of us naman talaga may mga pinagdadaanan eh. So,
Mm.
isa lang ako sa mga medyo inapektuhan din talaga ng 2020 yung mental health ko. So, yun napansin ko, dude, sobra ako magbuhat. Like, no
Really?
joke I am not joking. Magbubuhat ako for 5 hours, 4 hours straight. Tapos hindi ako
Bro.
napapagod, hindi ko napapansin. Wala pa akong kain, magigising ako, magbubuhat ng kagad ako. And then I won't eat anything till like 7 p.m., 6 p.m. And then magbubuhat ulit ako sa gabi. Like, I just can't do anything else except working out. But then like, if you didn't know me, if you didn't know what I was going through, pag nakita mo lang ako sa mall, you're like,
It's
dude,
normal
sobrang
attitude.
healthy. Sobrang
Yeah.
healthy mo ha. Ganda ng katawan. Like, but they don't know na may pinagdadaanan ka rin talaga.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
kasi that's why sabi nila, di ba, there's such thing as high functioning
mm-mm.
people with depression or anxiety, they can still function normally. Like, yun nga, if si Albie, makita mo, hindi mo akalain. Like, kapag ako, nakita mo, hindi mo akalain.
Hindi mo talaga
No.
akalain.
Talaga na, nag-aasap ako buong araw, pero hindi ako kakain talaga buong araw. Kahit bigyan mo ako ng pagkain, hindi ko kakainin. Kahit gutom na talaga ako, hindi ko talaga kakainin. Then people just think, diet lang siya. Pero yun pala, it's something
May
deeper.
pinagdadaanan.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess kung anong pwede natin i-pick up dito is lahat ng tao may pinagdadaanan. So, kung pwede, di ba, let's just be kind.
Yeah, is it
Yeah,
so
Kasi
totoo yan.
hindi talaga natin alam kung anong pinagdadaanan ng tao eh.
Yun nga. Just be kind, honestly. Just be kinder than you can be. And yeah, you don't know really, like, even I'm not gonna bring this up for too long. Even us guys, what you guys say about us, you don't know what we're all really going through. So just be careful with your words, and if it's not kind words, just don't say it na. You don't
Tsaka ito
say it.
like ako, wait lang,
Just
gusto ko lang
comment.
sabihin to kasi ayoko magmukhang hypocrite din.
Yeah.
Mga totohanan, before the house, hindi naman ako ganun eh. Hindi naman ako, like, I don't act like how I'm preaching now na be kind all the time. I was never kind. I was an a-hole before I got into the house. Eh kasi ang daming puro hate yung natatanggap ko, di ba? So kung ano yung natatanggap mo, yan din yung ilalabas mo eh. So
Yeah.
ngayon, nung pagkalabas ko ng bahay ni kuya na ang dami nagmamahal sa akin, yan na yung gusto ko i-radiate, di ba? Kasi yan yung nararamdaman ko eh.
Yeah.
So you never know guys, baka yung pagiging kind mo sa isang tao, ngayon baka yan na yung mag-push sa kanya na maging mabait din sa iba. It's really a cycle talaga eh.
Yeah. Because if you show the person nothing but sadness and hate, then that's all that is pumapasok dun sa tao. At
Oo.
nakikita ko dito, may mga nagko-comment pa na KD sad boy, sad boy. Can you guys just stop it?
Just yeah, stop.
Sad boy.
I swear. What the
I know
hell?
how sad boy is like a fad, diba? I was playing around with the sad boy fad, pero you know what I mean.
Pero
Real
Yeah.
emotions then.
they call KD weak. They call KD weak, sad boy. Guys, the person is going through something. And if that's not something you can respect, grabe na yung wala kayong pagkatao. Wala kayong, di nyo
Wag na
alam.
lang kayo mag-comment, wag na lang kayo magsalita. Just
Oo.
And at the same
quiet.
time, those guys, those bashers, baka wala rin silang love na natatanggap. You know what I mean?
Oo,
Totoo.
walang aruga. Ako talaga hindi ako
Yun yung mga
papayag
ganun.
talaga na makakita ako ng ginaganon talaga si Kate. Wala kayong puso. Eh, di kayo na masaya. Kayo na
Yun
perfect.
yung masaya.
Kayo na.
Sana all. Samay ba tayo?
Oh, I love when Lex gets like that, guys. I love when she tells people off. We've all received it too, so it's pretty cool. Oh my god, especially after the prank.
Yun yung favorite ko talaga. That was my favorite. Kinukwento ko din dito sila. Sabi ko, I wish I was there. Magwawala. Suntukan! So, sabi ko, high blood si Alexa sa akin. High blood ka sa akin nun kung nandun ako.
Alam niya. Alam niya mga high blood ko sa'yo.
Wala, high blood dun eh.
Oh my god.
Di nakakatuwa.
Di nakakatawa, guys. Sa totoo lang. Oh my gosh. I thought there's a question. Actually, I'm not gonna say the names na lang from who submitted them, just in case. I have been prescribed medication for my mental health, but my parents are telling me that I should have enough faith to get over it without using medication. What do you guys think?
Ooh, that's so hard when you mix faith with science.
Yeah,
And parents.
and parents. I feel really bad for this. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. This son or daughter going through it, because like I actually dealt with this as well. I was on staff at a church. I'm working for a church. I'm the director of operations, and I'm going through depression. And everyone's like, "Wait, shouldn't you be like good, like you love God, like?" But it's more than that. Like it's just like, what if you go to church and you're not gonna get like COVID or you're not gonna get a cold? It's something we have to deal with, and it's something we walk through. So, and guys, medication is also a creation that was made by men. God put men on the earth to help us. Like healing doesn't always come in this like we'll just believe it to be done in way like it could be through medication and modern day medicine. So I wouldn't discount it. That's my opinion.
And again, it's a freaking chemical imbalance in the brain. It's not because you don't have faith in God. It's because
Totoo.
you have a chemical imbalance in the brain that
Can I ask
sometimes
you guys,
explanation. Yeah.
is that a thing with like, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, please do. Is it an older generation thing where they think, it's all in your head and you can,
Yeah.
and is it
Uh,
in this
Edge.
country a lot more than it might be in other countries?
Yeah. There's this one time, I don't know if you know this, Alexa, but a famous afternoon personality said something on afternoon show that was like, I don't believe in depression, gawa-gawa lang sa utak yan. You know who I'm talking about? But
so familiar.
not in our channel, so alam mo na.
Okay, okay.
Sabi.
But
And
yeah,
then like, you know what I
oo.
mean? That caused a little bit of an uproar because like, bro,
Yeah. We need
it's one
to
of the
take that
longest running
stigma
shows in the
away, guys.
Philippines. A lot of people watch the show, and you're saying things like that when there are people who are really battling
Yeah.
depression, and I
Yeah,
know, I hate it when people say stuff like
yeah. Yun nga. Especially yung mga older people din who grew up, like super Catholic then. It's something that's so new to them. It's just because they aren't as educated as they should
Mm.
be about it. That's why we're talking about it now. That's
Yeah.
why other people are trying to make it an open topic para maintindihan din nila. Like my mom, for example, she didn't really get it before when I would say na I don't feel well, I feel sad. She'd be like, "Oh, that's nothing. Bake a cake. You'll be fine." And then now she understands na, "Oh, I'm actually legit diagnosed. I have to take my meds." And now she's so supportive, always checking on me, being careful with what she says. So I think we just have to educate people. Thankfully, our country is making progress
Yeah.
regarding mental health. So small steps are still honestly giant leaps for me. Kasi dati talagang close-minded mga tao. They think depression is pag-iinarte. They think it's not real, gawa-gawa lang to get attention. So, at least now,
Yeah.
at least medyo umu-open na yung eyes and yung minds ng mga tao that it's a real deal and it can really F you up.
Totally. I
that.
think it's extremely important for us to continue to spread awareness. Nung naging ano din nga eh, like that's one of the beneficiaries that we're helping in BNK. I was like, oh, this is really cool. It's kind of
Ako din,
emotional for
nung
all of
nakita
us.
ko yan yung una, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yes.
Yeah.
Buti na lang. Kasi, ang saya.
We all went like full force for that. That was the food task, right? The online restaurant thing. First time we got to help. I think so.
Yun
I
ba
think it
yun?
was.
Or yung concert na pinahost sa akin?
Yun din. Same week yun, di ba?
Yeah, that
Oo.
was Philippine Mental Health
Thank you,
Association.
K4. Yeah, that was awesome. So the follow-up question right after that was, so apart from your medication, what are other ways you cope when you're having an episode or when you're having a down day or a down moment?
Can I, because I wasn't able to touch up on the first question then eh. I just want to
Mm.
give my
Go,
two
go,
cents
go,
on
bro.
this.
Sorry, bro. My bad.
It's all good. Um, feeling ko kasi, di ba, lalo na dito, malaki talaga. Kasi, for example, i-explain ko lang tong point ko para mas maintindihan nila yung where I'm coming from. Sa ibang bansa, pagka 18 mo, madalas wala ka na sa bahay, di ba? And
Mm-hmm.
nagiging independent ka na. So, kaya ako rin sinasabi to is because dito, hindi siya ganun eh. Like, I'm almost 30. Most of my friends still live with their parents.
Yeah.
So, even if they're making money, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I know dudes who are making 7 figures a month, still live with their parents. Diba? So, like, in that regard, medyo, you still have to, kailangan mo pa rin sundin yung mga utos at gabay nila eh, kumbaga. So, like,
Kasi
for
you're still
example,
under their roof.
yung itong nagtatanong ng question natin, pwedeng siya na yung nagbayad ng doktor sa pa-check-up, siya na nagbabayad ng meds, pero
Right, right.
sinasabihan pa rin siya ng parents niya eh. So, yan yung mahirap din sa situation natin dito sa Philippines. So, like, may ganong factor pa eh. Kasi like, di ba, like what she said, hindi naman siya, meron pa rin siyang way to get the meds eh. Pero sinasabihan siya
Mm.
ng parents niya na wag mo na i-take yan, depend ka lang sa faith mo. So, I think like basically, I said all of that to say that at the end of the day, ikaw ang nakakaalam kung anong nakakabuti sa'yo. Di ba?
Totoo.
Like, at a certain age, malalaman like when basically kapag adult ka na medyo alam mo na talaga eh, it's hard for other people to tell you what you should or shouldn't be doing with your body kasi ikaw yung nakakaramdam niyan. So, in my personal opinion, feel ko lang do what's best. What you think is best for you.
I like that, bro. Because no one is gonna make that decision. I mean, no one can help you make that decision apart from yourself at the end of the day.
Can I
'Cause,
just shout out my dad?
yeah,
Siya yung nagpa-realize sa akin ito eh. Kasi like one day, I was going to school in CSB. Tas ako na nagbabayad ng tuition ko nito eh. Tas
wow.
parang my dad checked in on me. He's like, oh, di ka pa bumabangon or something like that. It's like he's wondering why I'm still in bed. Oh man, ang sakit ng tiyan ko eh. I feel kind of sick. Sabi ko, can you check if I have a fever? So I won't go to school if I do. And he
Mm.
just looks at me. Bata pa ako nito, mga 19, 20. Sabi niya, tanda ka na. Ikaw nakakaalam kung anong nararamdaman mo o hindi. Diba? And then he just left. So he's basically saying,
Dude,
dude, you decide, bro. Gusto mo
yeah,
pumasok ka. Kung
those
hindi,
moments
hindi.
you don't forget those.
Diba? So doon ko na talaga na-realize na parang, oh, okay, gets. Parang may point nga siya.
Yeah.
I'm basically taking care of myself na at that point, pero I was still living with them eh. Pero ako nagbabayad ng tuition, di
Thank you,
nila ako
Karen.
binibigyan ng baon. So,
Yeah.
yun.
Thanks, Kay.
Yee.
What's up, Kay?
What's up, Kay?
Yee.
I lost my train of thought. Hold on. What was I saying?
Lakas magpa-gadget raid.
Ba talaga si Karen or
Top gifter
Karen's
na yun.
Karen's reminding you guys all na
Nasa
nakaka-campaign po
campaign
ako.
nga pala tayo,
So please
guys.
drop tech, flash, laptop,
Oo.
and gadget rain. I don't want to remind too much because this is a really good topic. I don't want to break it too much to remind you guys about the campaign gifts. But it's right here at the bottom of the screen as well. So yeah, guys. Apart from the medication, what are other ways you cope with what you're dealing with when you're having the, let's, for lack of a better word, say an episode?
music.
Mm. Ako journaling and writing. Just getting the thoughts out of my head and on something helps a lot. Yeah, like music, creating something, putting it outside of here, getting out.
Ako, it might sound violent, pero like MMA, like boxing,
Bro,
yun yung
No,
number one talaga.
that's very legit.
So understandable. If I could do that too, probably would.
Why can I
Is it
imagine
parang-
you? I can imagine Alexa taking like boxing classes.
Pwede.
Yeah.
Mood.
Lex, when we're like the surge is down, I'll pick you up. We're gonna find a boxing gym and try it for the first time.
I
Let's
used
go.
to
Pwede
do
yun.
boxing.
I've never,
Oh.
but I need to learn how to box by whenever this John's thing is happening.
Kami na ni John bahala sa'yo.
Sabi ni John, baka ikaw yung opponent ko, bro.
Dude, magdasal ka na hindi.
Kaya nga. Nagdadasal na ako. Sabi ko, John, no. Tapos sabi pa ni John, don't worry, bro. I'll train you. I was like, kahit na, bro. Ayoko.
I'm sparring after this.
Kaya nga,
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
go to my
no, I'm
friend's
good.
house. He's a fighter.
I'm really good. This celebrity boxing match is gonna stress me out. Or it'll be the opposite.
Brown girl na lang ako dyan.
Oh man. Yeah, I think those are things for me. It was journaling. Like I want to say talking to people, but it wasn't really a way I dealt with it. It was hard for me to talk to people. I would go for a walk. In the UK, I would literally go walk around. There's a track around the park in my house. I do loads of laps. I'd just be walking the man with music, but I guess me time, but doing something that just takes my mind off of it. Kaya lagi ako nasa dance studio sa mga dance classes kasi you can't
May
think about
ginagawa
everything
ka eh.
else kasi your
Oo.
mind has to focus sa ginagawa
Nakafocus
mo.
ka.
Oo.
Yun na nga.
So you don't have time or space to think of those things.
Yun yung gusto ko rin sabihin basically kasi tulad nga nung sinabi namin kanina, mahirap pag-usapan tong topic na to kasi nag-iiba to sa bawat tao eh. So what works
Totoo
for
yan.
us might not work for you. What triggers us
Yeah.
might not trigger you. Pero basically, kung what we're all getting at here is kapag nagkakaroon kami ng episode, may ginagawa kami na tinatanggal niya yung utak namin sa kung anong pinag-iisipan namin.
Yeah.
We look for something to pour our focus into. Something that makes you focus will help. And that can be anything for anyone. Can be painting, can be making music, can be walking, can be teaching a
Games.
class,
Yeah.
doing the laundry, cooking, cleaning, folding clothes, 'di ba? Yung mga ganyan na bagay nakakatulong din yung mga
COD. Killing
mm,
other. Just kidding.
kahit ano. Mm.
Kates, kung totoo at nandito ka, come up whenever you're ready, bro.
He's
Um,
still, ano, here.
hindi ko alam kung totoo, hindi ko. Ang dami nagka-comment na nandito siya. Sabi ko,
Hindi na
totoo
talaga
Baka,
ba
ako
yan?
naniniwala sa mga fans dito.
baka
Oo.
sabihin kita, pero nasa script reading pa
Okay
siya.
lang. No worries.
Daw sila eh.
Dumating ba sa point na gusto mo na sumuko? Gusto ko nang sumuko. Yung nag-comment tapos sabi niya gusto ko nang sumuko.
By suko, do you mean
That's all they wrote.
thing?
Let's just take it to how we interpret it siguro.
Okay.
Sino una?
Kasi I was okay, so I was also reading this because I was doing a lot of reading today. But I wanted to, like I said kanina, hindi kami experts dito, guys. Pero ang kinakwento lang namin ang naging walk namin with this, like how we have been dealing with it. And if you guys can relate, if one of you can relate to one of us, that's all we're trying to do here today. Catalyst, thank you so much. But those kind of thoughts don't just gusto ko sumuko might not be exactly what you might think right away. Because I was reading today, it could also be things people say stuff like, "I'm such a burden. My loved ones would be better off without me. No one cares if I'm alive. I need a break from this trauma. I feel trapped and need a way out. There's no future that I see. Sleep no longer gives me the relief from my suffering. I need to escape." Those are all different ways these are all different terms and ways. And I was just reading that. I was like, whoa, there's a couple things on there that I've said, but at the same time, I don't think that I've ever been. Kinuwento ko to sa ibang housemates eh. Like I've always my mental health stuff has always been seeing myself as a failure. So kahit yun, like I would tell myself, you're not even good enough to do that properly. So even if you wanted to end yourself, you'd fail at that too. That's how I talk to myself. So it doesn't always sound the way we think it does, but yeah, to be honest, there's times na gusto ko rin sumuko, and there was definitely times a couple years ago when I was going through that. Um, so you're not alone in that. I don't know if you're watching yung na-comment yan. You're definitely not alone in that. That's such a deep question.
Yun na nga eh. Ito yung gusto kong sabihin kung gusto ko sumuko. Like, this is why I put working out in such a high regard sa buhay ko. Diba? Some people might think I'm just vain or diba, ganon. Pero sa totoo lang, I love working out. I love doing intensive things physically because every time I do that, I want to quit. Like 100 times, if I work out for 2 hours, 100 times in the workout, I want to quit. Tama na, ayoko na to. For three
Mm,
sets na lang, imbis na 4, 8 reps na lang, imbis na 12. I want to quit every day of my life in almost everything that I do. But because I've been fighting the urge to quit so much, it's become easier na for me now that quitting's not really an option anymore. Diba? Like, I think tayo magkasama nun, Jordan, I don't know what we were doing, but we were on Kumu
mm,
until like 11 p.m. or something. I think we were waiting for our campaign to end. Maybe it was my bronze badge campaign.
maybe.
And then after 12, I was like, "Man, I need to get the workout in.
Mm,
Diba? And, like, who works out at 2 in the morning? Dude? Like, I do because
Kuya
even if
Malvi.
I wanted to stop, even if I wanted to quit, gusto ko na matulog, I don't want to have to do this anymore. Ginawa ko pa rin because I want to get used to the
Thank you.
feeling of fighting the urge to quit. Alam mo yun?
Wow,
Because when you quit at one thing, dude, it becomes an option na at a lot of other things.
that's really true. You think I'm
Magiging
just gonna
habit na
quit
yung
this, but
pag-quit.
it can
Oh,
become a
ito.
habit. Sinasabi mo,
Nagiging
ito
habit
lang.
talaga. Nagiging habit talaga siya.
Man, dude, that's so true. That's such a realization. Salamat sa lahat ng nagbabagsak ng VGs. Should we move to the next question?
Yeah.
Share the stream, guys. Don't forget to share the stream.
Yes, yes.
Heart, heart, heart. And
My
drop
mental
virtual
health.
gifts.
Yeah, tech, flash, laptop, gadget, rain. Let's go. Let's go to top one. Um, my mental health nag-start siya sa experience ko being bullied. What about you guys? That's a question. Oh, that makes me sad.
Hello?
This is
Nag-start
very
daw yung
close to
mental
my
health
heart.
issues niya from her experience being bullied nung high school. Sobrang na-apektuhan ang mental health ko. Sorry, I'm just realizing they put multiple comments, like all of the top ones are here. Um,
Mm-mm.
what would you give as advice sa na-bully po?
Ito sobrang deep, sobrang close to topic tong heart. Sa heart ko tong topic na to.
Shai, if
Because,
you're there, comment real quick, Shai.
dude, never natin makikita. Just started to hit you up on Viber.
Hindi, may gusto siyang gawin dito eh. Sa Gomu
Or
ko.
to drop.
Ayan,
Ayan!
nandito siya.
Nakita ko na.
Shania!
Ayan,
Okay, so
Gina,
back to what
Gina
I
siya.
was
Back to
Go
Albie.
back
back
to
to what I was
Yeah, yeah.
saying.
The
Ano
bullying
yun?
thing.
Malapit sa puso ko to kasi I'm also guilty of bullying people. Do you know what I mean? Like back then when I was in high school, ang way of thinking ko before was okay lang mang bully kasi na-bully din naman ako. You know what I mean? Like it's a part of growing up. But then now I look back and I see how ruthless I was to these kids, man.
Mm.
I'm so ashamed. Do you know what I mean? Like it got to a point na one time I reached out to a kid who
Oh,
I
bro.
knew this kid watched ABS, okay?
Yeah,
Because his background on Facebook was, I think, a station ABS-CBN station ID. And I went
yeah.
to high school with this kid, and this is around the time of Mara Clara, and I just apologized on DMs. It's like, bro, like long ass novel, pare. It's like, I'm so sorry for but dude, I was so ruthless to this kid, talaga. Like maybe putting hands on him, and then like dude, sinin zone niya lang ako. And this was Mara Clara at like the time of Mara Clara. So like
Wow.
like number one show in the country. This dude loves ABS. This like in my mind, like this dude must love my show. Nope. Like this dude hated my show, man. Probably didn't watch it. Then I remember another time I was in podium and like a kid I used to bully was walking inside Top Man, saw me
Yeah.
inside. And then just like, may kasama yata yung sister niya, yung pinsan niya. I was just like, let's just leave. Alam mo yung ganun. And like, wala na kami sa high school nito, college na. So I was like, yung nakita ko, I was like, hey bro, what's up? Tapos kinanan niya lang ako. So like, I realize now that bullying is so bad. It's
Yeah.
so wrong. Diba? And like, now I don't even get it. Dude. Bakit ako galit kung pangit ka?
Dude,
Like, why would I bully? Like, who
I
cares,
had
bro?
this such a similar experience, bro. Kasi nung school, high school ko is performing arts school. So if you're not the
Mhm.
best, you just gotta always seem the best. So to make it seem like I'm the best, I would put other people down.
Down. Yeah, may ganun din
Yeah,
talaga insecurities eh.
yeah, 100%, bro. Pero after
Mismo.
that, years after that, lagi kong iniisip yung ginawa ko sa kanila. And I ended up finding that number just to call them and apologize for something that happened like 8 years ago. But it stuck in my mind, bro. Like I look back at it like, dude, why was I like that?
Yun na
And
nga eh.
it was
So, like,
purely that. It's purely insecurities. It was purely like just to make myself feel good and make sure I'm
feel
still top
better.
dog.
Oo, di
Yeah,
ba? Parang, oo,
yeah.
it's horrible. So, yung advice ko dito is, sa girl na to is, don't take it too personal, you know what I mean? But then at the same time, kasi ruthless tong mga bata ngayon eh.
Mm-mm.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
honestly, guys, kids, younger ones can actually be the worst. They're pretty harsh compared to us
Tsaka
more. Oh,
ngayon,
It's so
bro,
easy.
yeah,
may cyberbullying na eh.
yeah,
Yeah.
That kid, when he got home, he didn't have to deal with me, man.
yeah.
Now these kids have dudes calling you a punk online all the
Yep,
time, making memes of you. It's oh my gosh.
guys. Like Albie said, kanina, let's just all be nicer. Let's just all try and be nicer to each other, be kinder to each other, be better
Yun
to
na
each
nga.
other. Yun lang.
And,
Tolerance din.
and
Like,
like
no
even
matter.
if you were like me, na bully ka before, diba? There's time to change. It's
Totoo
never
Yeah,
yan.
too
that's
late to
important.
turn a new
Character
leaf.
development. Yes.
Mismo,
Totoo yan.
character development.
Character development.
That's super mature to admit it and change it, diba?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people stay in that until they're successful businessmen in their 50s. They can stay in that headspace of putting people down to continue to see if they can rise. But nah, that's a different level. Guys, just be a little kinder to each other. Kahit kayo sa
Totoo.
mga nasa comments, Twitter, social media, let's let's just do nice things with our words, kind things with our words. Yun lang.
And you know,
Um,
sometimes what's annoying pa is when, you know, people are trying to change. Like, let's say
mm,
you guys, yung nga character development, and people would always point out, pero dati ganito ka eh. You were like this,
yun
like
yung
that.
laging sinasabi sa akin, like,
Dati you were such
actually,
a a-hole, ganyan, ganyan. Eh,
Eh,
kaya
dati
nga
yun eh.
nagbago eh. Kaya nga nagbago
dati
eh.
yun.
Diba?
Dati yun eh. Oo.
They're
Babago
trying
eh.
to be
Diba?
better nga eh. They're
Yeah.
Dati
trying to
20 lang yung diesel eh. Ngayon 15 na. Oh.
Oo, dati 5 pesos ang pasid kanton, ngayon 15 na, diba?
Di ba? Nag-iiba talaga ang mga bagay-bagay.
exactly.
Evolve.
Oh man, Lex, even to you, you know, even stuff that you saw in the house that I said about you, I've apologized to you privately. I apologize to you again in person because they all bring it up all the time. Oh, so she's your guest, but you said this about her. I was like, yes, me and Lex talked about it already, guys. We're over it.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, and I said to Lex,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get a
try to be
water lang,
better.
Jay, ah.
Yeah,
Be
do
right
it,
back.
bro. And I'm a work of proving to her that gonna be a good friend to her now. So yun lang. That's all I can do. I own my ish, and I own my ish in what I did. Yun lang. Let's keep going. Shy, thank you. So, thank you for doing that. Shy's our bouncer right now, Lex. Anyone who's
Really?
not nice, Shy's gonna kick you out. Just
Good
saying.
job. Good job.
Good job, Shy.
Because I don't know
Um,
how to you out, so thanks, Shy.
oh, this person is trying to find out if they are dealing with mental health stuff, Alexa. So they text me a situation, and they're basically. So guys, I'll read it, but it's not like we're not doctors and we cannot really evaluate if you're depressed or not. So I wouldn't take what we say like a diagnosis. But they said, when I'm not feeling okay, I ghost everyone and I just want to be by myself for long periods of time.
I understand. That's me.
Yeah. I think
And
it's
people
okay also.
aloof.
Yeah.
Because
Like I
sometimes
don't
I
want to say
feel
that this
like
person is, you know, what I don't want to diagnose them, but I think siguro Alexa, I would say don't be ashamed to go and seek that help and see if you are. Yun lang. It's not a bad thing. People don't go to the doctor when they're healthy. People go to the doctor when they want to get better. So
yeah,
kung ganun, that's
prevention.
okay. Don't be ashamed of it. Yun lang. K4, what's up?
Oh,
Albs, may nagtanong
all.
kasi.
I'll just get this.
Yeah, may nagtanong kasi if this is a sign that they're going through some mental health stuff because they're constantly ghosting people and always wanting to be alone. Sabi ko, I don't think we're experts enough to diagnose you and say that you are or not, but don't be ashamed of seeking that answer, seeking that help from an expert.
Mismo. Guys, ito ang pinaka-importante sa sasabihin ko sa lahat. Hindi po ako doktor. Hindi ko nga alam anong ginagawa ko sa buhay ko. Hindi ko talaga alam anong
Kami lahat.
gagawin ko sa buhay nyo. So, di ba? Take everything we say with a grain of salt, guys.
Pero, dude, marami din nagsabi, I've been battling depression and I'm not saying this to lift us up, guys. I'm just saying this because I want the housemates to hear this. I'm battling depression, but I want you to know that watching PBB every day has really helped me, and relating to you guys and seeing your stories has helped me wake up the next day feeling happy. What the-
Oh,
Amazing. How could you not
Incredible.
like this job, dude?
Ah,
All I had to do is make wala in peanut butter about in PBB about peanut butter. May mga natatanggalan na ng
all I
depression.
had to do is
Di
become
ba? Ano
iyakin
ba?
when nahati yung bahay. Yun lang.
but now we peanut butter gang.
Peanut
Peanut
butter
butter
gang.
gang.
Peanut butter on the seats now, baby.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
They're like, di ba, what
Um,
we were saying, you just need something that'll take your focus and attention off of what you're feeling. So if that
yeah.
was PBB for you, di ba?
Has your mental health struggle affected you physically? It can
It
sometimes.
can talaga.
Yeah,
It has.
it's very legit.
Actually, I used to see a therapist, and I would tell him like I have ulcers, I have real bad stomach acid, and then he straight up said that's because of your anxiety. Like, huh?
Yeah.
How? And he's like, pag nagkaka-anxiety ka, nagsisimula sa tiyan yan.
Yeah,
Like,
sa gut.
nadadala yan.
Yun din
Oo.
sabi sa akin, bro. Adrenal fatigue. I had adrenal fatigue and it started from my gut.
And then yung best friend ko sa States na si Sam Montenola, who was the one who referred me to this doctor. As soon as I got out of PBB, minessage niya ako. Sabi niya sa akin, "Yo, si Epi ba yung nagsabi sa'yo nun yun sa chan mo?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, siya." Sinabi niya rin sa'yo, so but yeah. So, short, long story short, yes, nakaka-affect talaga siya sa physical health mo. Because mental health is physical health, man. The brain is a
Yeah,
part of the body,
Yes,
our body can't
exactly.
function without it.
'di ba?
Thank
So,
you.
may mga pinapanganak na may diferensya sa tiyan, 'di ba? May pinapanganak na kulang yung daliri, sobra yung daliri. Meron din ganong factors sa utak natin na kaya nga ang sabi ni Alexa kanina, chemical imbalance na kailangan ng gamot para mabalanse paminsan-minsan. Pero tulad ng sinabi ko, hindi po kami doktor. Kung sa tingin niyo meron talaga kayong pinagdadaanan at nararamdaman, eh, I
Have
say go get medical help for
Yeah,
Because sometimes the smallest things can mean something different pala pag sa doktor mo na pina-check.
totoo. Um, may question for Alexa. How do
Yo,
you balance having a successful career and end your college journey with a 1.0
Wait lang,
GWA?
wrong gift to, sorry.
Oh,
Jordan's not in the
yes,
Uniqlo campaign.
that's
Ako
Albie.
yun. Ito po ang ano niya, ang gifts
Tech,
niya.
Flash, Laptop, and Gadget Rain. And then
Mismo po.
my campaign ends tomorrow. Tapos todo support tayo kay Albie din sa campaign niya for Unico, guys. Sa
Thank you.
streams niya. Yun yung mga gifts niya. Don't worry, we'll all be
Huwag niyo
there,
na
bro.
po isali si Jordan sa Uniqlo kasi di na
Huwag
talaga
na po.
ako mananalo niyan.
Mananalo ka dun, bro.
pangilan ka na ba doon?
Number 2 ata. Check ko mamaya.
Pareho tayo number 2, bro. Pero ang laki ng agwat ng number 1 sa akin, brother. Oh
Oh,
my God.
ayusin natin yan bukas.
Sige. Hey,
After ko mag-stallion
Thank
talk,
you
akit
sa
ako.
nag-drop ng tech and laptop and gadget rain. Thank you so much. Okay.
Sorry.
That was so cute. Oh, man. Yun. I mean, the reason I thought that was a cute question, Alexa, how do you balance having a successful career and ending your college journey with a 1.0 GWA? Um, because it could also be seen as what advice would you give to someone who's facing, you know, that kind of life and trying to balance going through stuff and being successful at a career or school?
Ain't gonna lie, it was so freaking hard. Multiple breakdowns all the time.
Oh,
It was really hard, but I was just so motivated. I was so competitive with myself. Like
yeah,
I really wanted to um, prove something to myself. I don't know if it had anything to do with my condition. I just knew that people thought I was just another artista. Ah, ganda lang yan. Hindi naman yan seryoso. So I was like,
mm-mm.
nah. Like I can do whatever you guys are doing while I'm doing this. So I just really pushed myself. Um, and yun, I think the most important thing, not kahit hindi sa school related, kahit sa personal life related lang, is to surround yourself with a
Thanks,
good
Kay.
core group. Like, good people.
That's solid. Yep.
Important yan. Support
Sobrang,
system, kumbaga.
Yeah.
sobrang
They don't
important.
have to be a lot of people. It just has to be a small group of
Maybe just
solid
one
people.
person,
Yeah.
just when you get comfort from,
Legit.
someone that can help you.
Yeah.
But yun, sobrang laking tulong nun for me. I had a really nice group in college who really helped me. I'm thankful my professors were all supportive. And I just had that solid hunger and drive in my body that I wanted to do this all and finish it
Solid.
all. So it was a me thing. But there were times din talaga na pangit na ng ugali ko. Like lahat sinusungitan ko na kasi I'm so tired, I'm so stressed. Yung mga ganon, sumishitik na ako here and there, everywhere.
Sumisitik ka? Never ko
Dude,
na-experience yan,
normal
man.
lang naman yan eh.
Yun nga, pero I mean, it's because I was overextending myself na to the
Yeah,
point
gets totally.
na kaya, pero pinipilit ko. So, para sa akin, like, it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to recharge yourself and to take time para, alam mo yun, yung maging okay ka. Hindi mo kailangan pilitin unless, you're just really trying to be motivated. And then, I think that's good. But if you see na
I had the rose.
it's making your mental health deteriorate, then you need to change stuff sa routine mo.
Yeah.
2.2 million daw yung agwat. Kaya, kaya na.
Uy.
Ako
Um.
parang 1M lang. Sagot sa akin.
ooh, I got you on that, bro. How you
Thanks,
coping?
brother.
So, how are you coping with bashers? Honestly,
Bro, built for this na ako. I am so
parang
used to the
may
bashing,
sabi ko
bro.
nga, may masters, may degree na kami lahat sa dead mythology. We're good. I mean, some of the stuff I've been reading, it actually makes me laugh now. It's kind of comedic for me. Some of the
Yeah.
stuff I want to reply super sarcastically, but then when it's
Nagtitrip ka
against,
lang nun.
oh, when it's against me, but then when it's against others, like
Oh, yeah.
it affects me differently.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Because I guess I know with me, like, yeah, I did that or I didn't do that, but like, you don't know what's real. But then when it's against, I don't know, our other housemates or whatever, yeah, it affects me a little bit more. Makes me a little bit angry, and you won't like me when I'm
Makes me a lot angry.
Wala, dude. I really don't try to not get emotional over anything like that now because that's what they want, bro. They want
That's
a
true.
reaction from you.
They
Right?
do,
That's why they're saying this,
and
bro.
I'm always really close to giving it to them, bro. I'm like
Alam
about
mo,
to type
like,
it.
ang dami kong beses na iniisip, ilang beses kaya na ako nagpa-picture sa tao. And then that dude saying like some stuff like onto you about you online because you'll never know, bruh.
Yeah,
You'll never know.
yeah.
Diba?
Oh my gosh. Can you share some information on how your therapy or treatment have gone? Ako, I do Zoom calls with Doc, and I have medication that's daily, and then I have medication I don't really often take, but it's for those moments that I have a big panic attack. It's there. Um, luckily, I haven't had to take it anytime recently, but that's what I've got. I think my favorite thing is the talks, the talks, and just getting all of those thoughts out of my head with someone that I know isn't like judging me, and it's just someone there to listen. Yun lang. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
Ako for real, Kumu. Like this stuff is helping a lot. It's
That's
just
true.
because like I have something to do every day now. And like I
Bro,
said, diba,
totoo yan.
pag may ginagawa ka, mahirap talaga eh. Because like, dude, now my day's so full all the time. Wake up, I have to work out twice a day. I have to do Kumu, guest on other people's Kumu. So like, it's just nice to be doing something. Because before, nakatanga ka lang,
Yun nga
nakatunganga
eh.
ka lang talaga eh.
Naka-stuck at home tayong lahat. And
Oo,
at least may
Stockton, tumalon
ginagawa
ka
tayo
lang.
na may interaction with other people. Ikaw, Lex,
Mismo. So like,
what's it look like for you right now?
What?
sorry?
What does a treatment or medication look like for you these days?
Well, I haven't seen Doc in a long time. I haven't, since I left, hindi ko siya nakikita. But I'm still taking my meds every day.
Mm-hmm.
I have three to take every night. So, I continue lang religiously. And, yun, minsan hindi sumusunod, umiinom. Pero, may basbas na ni Doc, so
Up
okay lang.
here.
Just a
Okay ako,
little
may
bit.
basbas ako ni Doc. I asked him talaga.
I mean, I didn't. She
Because
told
I
me
had
up
to make
about
sure
it.
kasi baka naman sobrang bad pala ng effect if you drink
Yeah.
while you're on it. So I had to ask.
Yeah, and Alexa made me aware of that, guys. So cool. Uh, yeah. So I guess we'll just do like a last message about it for everyone, then we can end. Like, it's like 12 minutes left. I think Katie's still
I-8:30 mo
busy.
na, gusto mo?
Yeah, sige,
Got like
8:30
10
na.
minutes.
Yeah, 10
Might
minutes.
as well.
Yeah, let's go. I might go live again later. We'll see, guys. But guys, I know I will promote at the end, but I want to check out Alexa's song. She's got a salubong stream
Oh
for her
yeah,
single.
10.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna go live for that here, like?
salubong lang, wala lang.
Sige, sige. Akit ako.
And then yeah, we'll be there, Lex. Um I just want to say, like, inuulit-ulit ko this whole time, Di kami experts, hindi po kami doctors. We're just saying kung anong naranasan namin nung well, we're still going through it and we're still it's like Alb said it's something that is gonna be different in every season of our life, but it's not gonna go away.
Mismo.
It's something yeah, it's
Mismo.
just what's up, John? Big Johnny. Um
Big John.
Little hi.
but yeah, if you guys can relate to anything we said or just have any similarities, it just means you're not alone. And that's basically the whole point of why I did this awareness talk. Para lang malaman ng isa, kahit isa sa inyo, kahit isa lang knows that you're not walking through this alone. And yeah, you can get help. It's not taboo. It's not to be ashamed of if you go talk to a doctor. Um, it's if anything, I encourage it,
Yes.
guys. If I encourage it, like go see, like I said, healthy people don't go to the doctor. Like it's okay. It's no one goes to the doctor and like, yeah, I'm really good. I'm just here for no reason. If you need to seek help, go seek help. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, and that's all I gotta say. I think. Dead mo lang sa mga bashers.
You guys should continue this later when Baby's done.
Sige.
The part 2.
Oops, narinig yung Dota ko.
And ito na lang. I'll stay live up until like 10, and then if Katie can drop by, he can drop by. If not, that's cool. And we'll just do I'll just do a jamming thing here. But yeah, Alexa, Albs, anything that you want to say to end it?
Go out.
Yun nga, guys, what we were talking about a while ago, it looks different for everyone because it is different for everyone. So, diba, like, always be kind, like I said earlier, and don't be shy. Look for help. That's the most important thing. Yeah, diba, like
Thank you.
let's be the generation that breaks this stigma.
Yes.
We have a hotline for Philippine mental health, right? So if you guys ever feel the need to talk to someone, go ring that number up, and
Yep.
sana huwag kayong mahiya. Nothing to be ashamed of. Being
Mismo.
vulnerable doesn't make you weak, makes you stronger. And ayun lang, get that good support system.
Yeah. And be kinder with your words, guys, because like they said, everyone looks different in their walk with this, so you don't really know what someone's going through. So just be a little bit more aware of how you talk to people and what you do with your words. Yun lang siguro. Guys, mamayang gabi, 10 p.m. Go to Alexa's stream, and at midnight
She's
that new
dropping the
single is dropping.
single.
Let's go! About to drop that fire. What about you, Als? What
Para
else
sa
have you got coming? Oh,
single.
actually, Alex, did you have anything else coming up apart from that you want to promote?
ASAP.
Hey, let's
ASAP, ASAP.
go!
Yeah.
Ako, tomorrow I have an episode of Stallion Talk with Daniela Straner of Love at First
Yeah,
Stream. So if you guys could drop by tomorrow, check
it's gonna
that
be
out,
dope.
please.
That on
And I'm
Kumu.
also, yeah, kumulang. And I'm
And
excited for it because it's the first time that I'm doing a podcast with someone I've never met. You know what I mean? So
whoa,
like, yeah.
nice.
So this is the real deal because like that's what I was talking to my friend about. I was like, I think I'm really good at this podcast stuff, blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
bro.
And then she was like, yeah, because you know all of your guests, so it's easy to talk to them. Get
Yeah.
someone you don't know.
Ah,
So it's like, oh, that's a good idea. So yeah, that's why I got someone I don't know. And then
nice.
I
Oh,
got shy to hook it up because
she knows her.
same management sila, diba? I was like, yo,
Cool, cool.
help me get help.
I watched the movie. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then
yeah.
don't forget, my campaign finale is tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna stream 9 p.m. to midnight. And any housemates that are free are gonna drop by. But also Albie's is on the 23rd. So sana guys gawin yung kaming top one
That's
both.
the 23rd is Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
We need them
Oh,
bragging rights.
are you doing that
we need
thing?
them.
What's it called? That
We
show you
can't
do
say
here
it
on
though.
Kumu?
We can't say it.
Oh, and we can't.
No. Yeah. What
Are
you
we
talking
talking about
about?
the same thing?
Yes, we are. It's also tomorrow. It's on Saturday.
Sunday?
Sunday, ba? Is
Basta.
it for is it for the gaming device?
No. Are you
The
doing that?
cool device.
Hell
Oh no.
yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay. Well, I was
Yeah,
like,
Karen just texted me. Hell yes, Karen.
one of you need to do it so that we know where
I'm
to
doing
support.
it.
Okay, cool. No, what I was gonna say is that show that you do here on Kumu. I think are you doing it this Sunday? The
The
Kumusta
show on
Pilipinas
Kumu.
thing.
Yeah, I do that. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with you on that on
I'm gonna
Sunday.
do that as well. Yes, yes, Jordan is the guest nga pala on Sunday, guys.
Yeah.
Kumusta Pilipinas? Jordan is guesting
Okay.
on Sunday.
Let's go. So yun guys, ang dami niyong aabangan. Tama? Aabangan, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Care Bears? There's a. Is that Karen's fan club? Care Bears?
Care Bears, Karanatics, marami siyang
That's cool.
Board Adorables, marami siyang
Oops, I
things.
think.
All right, guys. So yeah, guys, feel free. You guys, Shania, you're so funny.
Love it.
Thanks, Lex. Appreciate
What,
you, Lex. She's paikoting.
no,
Oy,
what did Shai
marunong na
say? What did
magkumu.
Shai say to you?
Basta, bro. Nothing
No.
about you, bro. It's nothing about
Okay.
you.
Okay. Okay.
Yun lang, guys. I'm so hungry and I have Panda Express waiting for me.
Ah,
Oh my god,
all right,
yeah.
guys.
You want, Lex? Have you got dinner?
Yeah, we have.
Okay. When you don't, I'll send you Panda Express.
So
All right,
yummy.
guys. Thanks
All
for
right,
joining us
guys.
today. Catch Stallion Talk
Thanks,
tomorrow,
Lex.
8 p.m.
See you guys. See you
Guys,
later.
thank you to Alexa. Thank you to Albie. I'm going to stick around for a bit, sing some songs. I know the viewers are going to drop down to a couple hundreds when I leave, but it's all good.
See you, Jordan.
See you guys. Love you guys. See you soon.
See you, George.
Mwah.